Hey guys, Pchild here, coming at you with some more Season 22 PTR news. We just got another update today. Today is October 21st. So we got a new update today. They pushed out some changes live. So the season PTR has been extended yet again. So we're going to get into that. Before you go anywhere, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click on the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload like this. But without further ado, let's get in there and check out these changes. All right, guys, I'm just going to find the changes that we have in red because that's what's changed since the last PTR. We got a developer note that says that we appreciate gathered feedback regarding the initial list of skills from the clones. We decided to remove all hard crowd control effects from all kits and balanced each of the build variants to not have a potential buff that is more beneficial than the other two in the same class. I think that's the same as last time. I don't think that's really changed. Adjusted seasonal theme shadow clone damage numbers. They can now move unhindered through enemies. Damage numbers should now be more even across all classes. I don't know if this is old or this is new, but either way, that's good stuff. And then here's all the changes we don't care about. All right, now we're getting into the juice. The Necro Bracers, Bone Spirit cast from Simulacrums deal 4 to 500% damage have been decreased by 100% damage to 300 to 400. Developer's note says, we see how strong this is performing. We would like to tweak it back a little for now. So a little nerf to Necro. Okay. It's not horrible. They were pretty strong. Ivory Tower hasn't been changed. Mantle of Channeling is still the same. The Twisted Sword energy twister damage is increased by 125 to 150% for each twister you have out up to a maximum of 5. The Raging Storm rune is also automatically applied to Energy Twister and allows the Tornado to merge with 3 additional Energy Twisters. So that's going to be a total of 5. Unfortunately, this item is not available with the PTR vendor, Dank Meme. I assume that means it's in the PTR. We just have to like upgrade from the, in the Kanai Cube to get one, which that's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. We want to address the lag situation of multiple energy twisters doing AoE by allowing them to combine up to 5 while dealing their combined damage. We will monitor the situation and see if this is the correct approach. I'm not 100% convinced that this is going to really, I don't know, man. I don't know how this is going to fix it. Maybe the max number that they can combine to should maybe be higher than 5 unless the damage feels that good. They are going to sit still, I guess, and they do travel in a straight line. So we'll have to play this and see how it plays out. This is a step in the right direction. I just don't know if this is an ultimate fix for it. It doesn't look like anything else has changed from all the other stuff. We got the Thorns of Invoker. The 2-piece bonus is decreased from 350% to 90%. And has a cap of 10 stacks now, where before, if you remember when we were doing the Crusader bombardment stuff, we would wait till our stacks got to like 25, 30, and then we drop our bomb. So on top of nerfing the cap on the stacks to 10, they've also reduced the damage multiplier from 350% to 90. That's a pretty big nerf. The 6-piece bonus is increased from 15,000% to 67,500. And increase the attack speed bonus from 50 to 100. So inadvertently, this could be a crazy huge buff to Thorns of the Invoker. I mean, your damage is going up from 15,000% to 67,000%, and you're getting 100% attack speed bonus. But we are losing a lot on this multiplier. I don't know. But ultimately, this is definitely going to nerf the bombardment build quite a bit. Maybe too much? Man, we're going to have to play this. This is to address the bombardment build that Crusaders have been tearing across the board. We have severely nerfed the 2-piece and compensated the 6-piece. Yeah, severely is a very appropriate word. We also thought about extending the duration of the buff past 2 seconds, which I think they should. But we'd rather change a couple of things first rather than too many things and see how it plays out. I'm glad that they're considering increasing this buff past 2 seconds. I think, 4 seconds would probably be a pretty decent sweet spot for that. That way you can still get the damage when you don't have a whole ton of enemies pounding on you at the same time. But we'll see how it plays. Bombardment Crusader just got its legs chopped off. We'll see how it holds up. Monojuma's Way. This is the Angry Chicken Explosion set. I'm excited to see what they did here. The Angry Chicken Explosion increased from 4,000 to 2,000, or 400% to 2,000%. That's the same. The Monojuma's Way now includes a third legendary affix, okay, which allows Angry Chicken to spawn a chicken that seeks enemies every second and deals 25% of the Angry Chicken's explosion damage. Interesting. The developer's note says this build wasn't clearing T16 as fast as we want, so we wanted to give it more juice in an interesting way. I think it's funny that they use the word juice here. That's something that I personally say a lot. I know a lot of other content creators also just talk about juice, so that's pretty funny. Yeah, man, this is a step in the right direction. I think what would have been cool is on Explosion, if it could have sent out like suicide chickens that ran and blew up things. That would have been really cool, multiple of them. We'll have to see how this chicken does. This isn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted a bigger explosion radius, and I wanted multiple little chickens to spawn out and run and seek targets and blow up on those targets too. But we'll have to see how this plays. But it's a step in the right direction at least. A new item, Ursua's Trotting Effigy. Probably said that incorrectly. A new Wish Doctor Legendary Mojo buffing Zombie Charger by 150% and spawning more zombie bears. That's interesting. The speed of zombie bears and the distance they traveled was a problem for me. So this is interesting to see. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Unfortunately, this item is not available with the PTR vendor dank meme, so again, we're gonna have to upgrade to get it. I hope it's in the upgrade pool. We'll see. I guess we'll spend a whole bunch of mats and figure it out. Developer's note says more bears. Straight to the point. I like that. We'll see how that plays, man. I think zombie bears could be fun. Uliana's set has now received a 77% damage reduction for 7 seconds after applying Exploding Palm. This is huge. None of the monk sets had damage reduction on them. That's crazy awesome, man. This set needed damage reduction much more than a damage boost, so we'll see where this takes it. I totally 110 million% agree that it needed a damage reduction. This will be fun. I'm gonna play this on PTR and see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have some info on that very shortly. Bladed Tribes consolidated the Bladed Tribes Earthquake affix into a new legendary affix so that it's no longer 2 affixes that buff Earthquake. Developer's note says this item had a standard affix that boosted Earthquake damage by up to 200%, along with the legendary affix that boosted Avalanche and Earthquake. We've combined those two, which means buffing Avalanche at the same time. That's cool. It just makes it easier to get a better roll. So that's just a quality of life change. And then we got some bug fixes. They reverted the Energy Twister tick rate and put it back on 0.5. So that would be a huge damage buff for that. And let's see, legacy item stacking with the Gundo gear blade. Like, so, you know, you can't stack old items with the new items for these things, which wouldn't have been an issue in season anyways, but non-season, this definitely would have been a thing. So my overall thoughts on this, I don't know, guys. It's not as much as I hoped for, I guess, for as long a time as it's been. I mean, this initial developer's blog was posted on the 25th, almost a month ago. So it's been 4 weeks of constant playtesting and feedback and things. And really what we got was some Crusader nerf, some Necro nerf, some Wizard potential, like maybe Energy Twister is usable, but it didn't seem like a whole crazy amount of love to Wizard that they need. They need T16 builds. Hydra set is so unfun to play with all the manipulation you have to do with the Death Wish and things like that. And Monk did get some toughness. I don't know. I guess my initial reaction is slight disappointment. I mean, I'm glad Crusader got nerfed. I guess I'm glad Necro got nerfed a little bit. I think Necro was in an okay-ish spot, so it probably still going to be fine. But yeah, I'm just slightly disappointed in the changes. I was kind of hoping for more things than that. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for reading these updated patch notes. If we get more news, you know, I'll make sure to post a video updating you guys with the new things that we get. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that bell notification so you don't miss those videos. We're going to be testing all of these things on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the Pchild. My stream schedule is in the description below, so make sure you check that out. And we'll get some feedback as soon as we get time to test these things. We're going to start tonight. So come hang out with me in stream and make sure that you're getting those notifications for the new videos when we talk about this. I'm going to cut this video there, man. Sweet, simple, to the point, just initial reaction video. Peace out, dudes. Thanks for watching the video.